Alton Graves. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to be a candidate for mayor of the city of Lebanon. I believe that I could do a good job. And I want to say this before I go any further. I thank God for my mother that she had a seat. You can't hear me? Thank you. I'm going to put it closer to me. Is that better? All right. I can say this, that being here in Lebanon has been good to me. And a person that comes from Tahoka, a small community, but I've been proud to be here in Lebanon and be in this position. And I will do the best I can do for the people of the city. Thank you.
Alton, first. We have 7 questions tonight to present, Alton, and the first question is as follows. What personal experience or community involvement would qualify you to be the best candidate for the office of mayor for the city of Lebanon?
Well, I was on city council for 12 and a half years. I understand the government of the city, and I believe, while I was on the city council, I believe I did a good job. And I believe that if elected as mayor, I would do a better job. And involvement in the community, I was on various committees. Let me name a few. Hockley County Senior Citizen, South Plains Community Action, South Plains Rural Health, Hockley County Literacy, and the Housing Authority of Lebanon, and South Plains Association of Government. So I believe that I would be a good candidate, a good mayor for the city of Lebanon.
Thank you. Second question is, can you identify an area or areas within the city that need the most improvement and why?
There's areas in the west side and the north, and there are some in the middle of the city that need some improvements in streets. There's also in the part that we have, the city has a community cleanup, and when going into those communities, when they tear down, I believe that that would be a good thing to do some development in, and let those communities, along with the other communities, be looked at as growing communities in the city.
Thank you. The next question is, what do you think are the highest priority needs for the city in the next 3 years?
Development in the city, improving the streets, improving all of the departments in the city, also looking at that everything that needs to be done could be done in those 3 years. Possibility. The streets, all of the parts, and I'm trying to think of a word to use, but let me move on. Well, as you work with the streets, as you work with all other entities in the city, in supporting the fire department, supporting the water department, supporting all of the entities in that city, and improving this city to look better. Also, in the entryways, the north, the south, the east, as you enter into the city, improving the entryway. So it would be very glamorous for the people that's coming into the city from far and near.
Thank you. How do you feel about the proposed multi-purpose event center?
I believe that proposed center would bring great productive for the city of Lebanon, as looking at on the rodeo, livestock, Also, as we being a city with little dribblers, girls and boys, I believe it would be useful for that too. And it would open up other things. Also, the playoffs for the surrounding cities, communities could come and utilize that. And it would be great for the city of Lebanon.
And the fifth question, do you think the rail park will be a benefit to the city as far as economic development is concerned?
Yes, I believe that it would be a great development, economic development for the city, because I believe it would bring from 400 to 500 employees. And it would help the city a great deal, because in doing that, bringing that here to the city, it would also add other companies to look at Lebanon and want to move to Lebanon and bring in their families and bring other companies to come in to help grow the city.
And this question is from the listeners of KLBT. Each candidate is to be applauded for your willingness to serve this community. When your term is over, how do you want to be remembered?
That's a good one. I want to be remembered as someone that listened to the people and did his best to do what people asked him to do.
And question number 7 is this. What would you do about the violence in our schools?
I would meet with the school board and the officials of the school and sit down and visit with them to know which area, what to look for, what to talk about, representing the city.
Time for a final wrap up. We have a minute for a final wrap up. Final comments.
I want to say I think when I was on the city council, I thank the people for having the confidence in me to represent them as city council of District B. And then I want to thank the people for even thinking about me also as being a candidate of the mayor. So I want to say to you as I close, I pray for everybody, and I pray that everybody pray for me, and that God will bless the candidates and bless the city. Thank you.
Juan Partida is our next candidate, if he could come forward.